In the kingdom of Midfield, surrounded by rolling gold fields and silver rivers, lived a humble girl named Alissa. She was gentle, brave and kind, but terribly poor. She lived with her Aunt Sarah,
Here's your cup of tea, Auntie Sarah.
a hard-hearted woman who made Alissa cook, clean, fetch water, and sleep in a dusty corner of the kitchen. The villagers pitied Alissa, but none dared to help. For Aunt Sarah had a sharp tongue and a sharper broom, yet Alissa never lost her kindness. She dreamed often of a better life, though she never expected one. Long before Alissa was born, a strange prophecy was spoken in the royal palace. A child of humble beginnings shall rise to rule Midfield, joined in fate to the royal prince. The Queen of Midfield, Queen Amara, never forgot these words. When her son, Prince Angelo, was born, bright-eyed and brave, she was determined he would marry someone noble, wealthy, and worthy of the throne. So when the prophecy revealed that the destined queen-to-be was Alissa, a poor orphan girl, Queen Amara's heart hardened like ice. "She will never come near my son," the queen whispered. "She will never be queen." And so began her campaign to erase Alissa from destiny. But destiny has a stubborn way of finding its path. One early morning, as Alissa fetched wood in the forest, she heard a loud cry.
Help me! Somebody help me! Ah!
A young man had fallen from his horse, tangled in brambles. Without hesitation, Alissa ran to help. She freed his leg, cleaned his wounds with water from a spring, and gave him her only scarf to bandage his arm. "Thank you," he said, smiling warmly. "I'm Angelo." "Just Angelo?" she asked, teasing softly. He laughed. "Just Angelo today." They talked for hours, about the forest, about kindness, about life beyond the palace walls that Alissa had never seen. She thought he was charming and kind. He thought she was brave and gentle. Neither knew that fate had finally allowed their first meeting. When the queen learned that her son had met Alissa, her fury shook the castle walls. "How did this happen?" she roared. Guards were ordered to patrol the forests. Town gates were closed. Messengers were sent to warn Aunt Sarah, who responded with glee. "She will not leave my sight, Your Majesty. The girl will never meet your son again." And Alissa felt the punishment. Her chores doubled. Her rest vanished.
Make sure you wash the dishes and clear that floor real quick, young lady.
She was forbidden from wandering anywhere near the woods. Meanwhile, Prince Angelo searched the kingdom secretly, hoping to see the girl who had healed his heart even more than his wounds. Despite the queen's fierce efforts, destiny could not be chained. One stormy night, Prince Angelo escaped the palace and rode into the village. Alissa, carrying a basket of laundry, slipped on the wet road and nearly fell, but someone caught her. She looked up. "Angelo? Alissa, I've been looking for you everywhere." The moment their hands touched, lightning flashed, not with destruction, but with golden light that swirled around them. The ancient prophecy awakened. Aunt Sarah shrieked and ran to fetch the royal guards. The queen herself arrived moments later, furious and trembling. "You will not take my son," she screamed, grabbing Angelo's arm. But then the ground trembled. The sky glowed. The royal oracle appeared, glowing with the old magic. "Your Majesty," the oracle said firmly, "the kingdom will fall if these two do not unite. Their bond is written in the stars. The land itself demands their union." Queen Amara froze. She looked at Alissa, no longer as a threat, but as someone chosen by destiny itself. Someone who could strengthen the kingdom, someone her son loved. Slowly, painfully, she let go. Prince Angelo lifted Alissa's hand. "Come with me," he said softly. "Be my future." With the blessing of the kingdom and the reluctant acceptance of Queen Amara, Angelo and Alissa were married beneath the silver willow tree where they first met. And when Alissa stepped into the palace as Queen Alissa of Midfield, the fields flourished again. Rivers sparkled and harmony returned. Queen Amara grew to love her in time, realizing that nobility is not measured by gold, but by the goodness of one's heart. As for Alissa and Angelo, they ruled side by side, their love proving stronger than fear, prophecy, or the walls built to keep them apart.